Hey everyone, my name's Walter and we're back here on the 4th of July, if I happen to finish this today. Happy 4th everyone, unless you live somewhere else, then you probably don't care. Anyway, we're back here to talk about nice guys again. There should be enough posts by now. Nice guys are those guys who go on about how nice they are all the time. But it's not really being nice if you have these kind of ulterior motives. What kind of motives? Well, let's head over to Reddit Nice Guys and read some posts already. Unfortunately, average girls don't even look at average guys anymore, so the only option is to become rich and hit the gym, or you'll be stuck with the leftovers of all the women who hit the wall and people stop paying attention to them. It's skewed in women's favor so heavily that it's almost not worth participating unless you're in the top 10 to 20% of guys. I'm honestly contemplating just ignoring any girl who tries to talk to me, knowing it won't progress to anything unless they make their interest obvious. Look, if you don't think you're attractive enough to start a conversation with the average woman, I don't think you'll have better luck waiting for one to talk to you first. I like to call that the Elliot Rodger method. Didn't work for him either. When the nice guy gets tired of being mistreated, that's when society should be afraid. The devil shivers when a nice guy loses his temper. Oh good, I needed another devil shivers picture. There are over 400 comments and no one is sure what it has to do with Drake, by the way. If I was your boyfriend, I would never mess up your tea. And checking your profile, although I can't find a pic of your face, your hands/legs look really cute and your dogs are cute too. Yeah, it's funny, if you can't find a picture of someone's face, that probably means they didn't want someone randomly hitting on them, but alas, it won't stop this guy. I would never mistreat you or be inconsiderate like that, but of course you'd never give me a chance. You'd rather be abused than be with someone who isn't a friggin' model. Actually, no wonder he mistreats you, the way you mistreat the nice guys out there by not giving us a chance. It's good to see he has essentially rejected himself. Going from the "your boyfriend sucks" to "I think you're cute" to "woe is me and you're a bitch anyway" with no input from the other party at all. In case anyone was wondering, this is the horrible tea. It was posted to the British subreddit Reddit Casual UK. Up next we have a short story. My brother's best friend can't figure out why women won't be in a relationship with him. He is tall, handsome, a hard worker, funny, and likes to cuddle. I know the reason. The second he opens his mouth, disrespectful, sexist garbage comes out. He stinks, his breath stinks, and he acts entitled while simultaneously shaming the less fortunate for accepting any kind of aid. I planned to try and hook him up with a friend/coworker of mine. He grew up in a house with no women, had no sisters, no female cousins, no aunts. Maybe he just needed a chance? So I said I'd invite a girlfriend to a brunch and he could come along and see what happens. He insisted on seeing a photo of her first. I pulled up her Facebook on my phone and he was smitten. Great. I go to work and get ready to make the plans for this weekend and we can all have a good time. Easy peasy. So I'm working, my girlfriend is working, and we are pretty busy. I haven't brought up brunch yet, but I plan to chat with her when I have a spare moment. As things die down a few hours later, my girlfriend comes up to me with a weird face. Ladies, this boy went on my Facebook to look through my friends list, found her photo and started messaging her. Saying things like, "You're really pretty, you have a nice ass." Saying how he's my friend and I think they would be the perfect couple. She obviously doesn't respond as we were working and she wasn't looking through her phone. Then after a few more messages, he starts saying things like, "Why aren't you responding? It's rude to ignore people." And then, "You should give me a chance. I'll be the best thing that ever happened to you." Until finally he says, "You know what? You're a fucking bitch. I tried to be nice, but all you females are the same. I'm a really sweet guy who just wants to spoil you, and you don't even have the decency to respond. Fuck you." This happened in the span of like 3 or 4 hours. I pretended to barely know him and told her to block him. What the fuck, dude? Okay, I usually start over if I don't manage to finish a video, but let's just do this. I know it's not the 4th anymore, but I ran into some health problems. No need to talk about it too much, let's just keep going. Any of those. If a friend is setting you up with her friend, that is the best possible way of things happening while you do nothing, if you are smart enough to do nothing. But if his opening line is, "You got a nice ass," I doubt he would make it work on that brunch either. I had a random guy message me once with, "I want to breed you." He didn't know my name, never seen my face, didn't even know my age. He claimed his wife died and he didn't know how to flirt, LMAO. He told me to eat shit when I criticized him. I don't think these people even care about being decent human beings. Oh god, the word breed always comes up somehow, doesn't it? Not me going through this, just going to say this honestly. Some of you girls need to pattern up and realize that some of us lads can only take so much. Taking advantage of nice boys just to have 5 minutes of fun with a lad who has nought going for them. The ones who smoke bud every second of day, and one who cheats over a nice respectful boy who would treat you well. It really is shocking how many of you girls don't know what to do in your lives as long as the boy drives, has money, you'll use them till you find someone else. Pattern up. You never know if you let a nice boy down what they deal with behind closed doors. And I can speak on all of you who will probably agree on this. Yeah, those evil, cheating potheads. Gotta wonder what the hell this guy is on after seeing the way he types. 23, United States, looking for some friends. My phone is too dry for my liking. I'm a pretty good guy and looking for a girl best friend. I give the best advice and I'm good at making people laugh, so... I'm old, so I had to look up what BSF stands for. It absolutely kills me when 37-year-old men like Lauren say things like, "That's like cool." Bad enough when the decoy does it. They forgot to list you as the hottest single. Not interested. He sends what I assume is a dick pic, but he deletes it. That's definitely how I find a best friend. I did not consent to seeing that. Sorry, deleted. It doesn't matter if you deleted it, you still sent it in the first place after I said I'm not interested. That's considered sexual harassment, which is illegal. If he deletes it from chat, it's deleted from your memory also, right? That's how it works, right? Nice guy can be right in front of you, but instead you go for these fuckboys that don't care for you, over and over, and then your heart gets broken. I get it, guy is hot as fuck and funny. So, fuck that nice guy that bought you shit and would do anything just for you. Won't even give mans a shot. Shit pisses me off sometimes. Yes, sleep with me because I bought you things. Don't sleep with the handsome guys, because that'd be shallow. Are there any females left that will say thank you when somebody holds the door open for you? Words to heal the soul. Man, I feel like people almost always say thank you if you hold the door for them. Even I do it. I feel like if she didn't, it probably means you did it in some weird way or something. My lady friend and I have a strong friendship, but she refuses to sleep with me. We enjoy each other's company, but there's always a reason why I'm physically unacceptable to her, from being too fat to my breath apparently smelling. How am I supposed to feel when she continues to change the rules and her personal insults cut me to the core? I guess I'll just answer this myself. Maybe you have a million problems, but she's probably just making excuses because she's not interested, and every attempt just makes it less likely to happen. Can I ask you a serious question? How long do I have to wait for you exactly? It's been a good little while now since you and Jessica split up. Meanwhile, I've been on the sideline for years, forced to watch while you've gone through your little free spirit experiment phase. When are you going to realize that your little experiment is a failure? That there's no reason for a girl who's as drop-dead gorgeous as you to turn to women for a romantic connection when I'm everything you could ever want? 6'4", perfect sun-kissed skin, impeccable credit at blank, easily pulling down 6 figures, and an impressive 10-inch member that can satisfy you in ways no woman ever could. The type of guy that if your dad were still with us, would have given me his blessing to continue his bloodline. I want to make us work, I really do, but I don't know how much longer I can wait for you to grow up. I want to have a family, and I don't know how much longer you're going to be viable for that sort of thing. Okay, so he starts out by belittling her sexual orientation, then he brings up her dead father, and then he makes it clear that she will have to bear his children. Proof that there are things even Chad can't get away with. How's your sister doing? She's on her deathbed, so pray for her. What's wrong? What's the doctors saying? She's got a rare lung disease that she's struggling to fight. I'm sorry, blank, but she'll pull through. Just wait and see. I don't know, man. Been 3 months now. Baby girl. She'll be fine. Don't worry, everything will be okay. Are you going to sleep? I was going to say, would it be disrespectful to... No. To what? Sleep? It wouldn't be. To experiment, if you're willing. Experiment what? Blank, what do you think? I'm sorry, but I'm not up for it. No worries, baby girl. I'll be patient and wait until you're comfortable enough to. I'm sorry. Unsolicited picture. Fuck, sorry, wrong chat. Yeah, condolences to this woman. Her sister apparently did not make it. Thankfully, neither did her friendship with this guy who thinks no means yes but later. Hi, I know we haven't spoken for a while, but I just wanted to say, even though I have moved on and I am happy with my girlfriend, I hope you know that I will always love you, no matter what. You will forever be my soulmate. At the same time, I wish you was dead. Every time she tries to make me happy, it's just not the same as how you did. You used to give me butterflies, and she just gives me worms. I don't know why I'm telling you. I'm sorry. Everything's fucked right now. I wish you was still with me. Good luck finding another man like me. He starts off saying how happy he is, but he can't even act like that's true for half a paragraph. I'm happy and all, but she gives me worms. They have a pill for that now. How would you even know if you would ever like me or not? You don't even want to just meet me sometime? I can't just let this go. I really want to be respectful to you, but I also need to be respectful to myself, and I feel that I wouldn't be doing that if I just let things go just like that. I promise I'm a nice guy, and if you meet me and you think I'm not a nice guy, you can blast my Facebook page where people could leave me reviews and everyone will see it. I'm not messing around. I understand that I have to work for this, and I'm willing to do it. I genuinely want to get to know you and feel like I'm missing out. No response, so he tries again 8 days later with a new approach. Do you like the name Nishka for a girl kitty? It means little mouse. She is a Russian blue cat. Yeah, that's right, if he just left her alone, it wouldn't be respectful to himself somehow. There's no worse cologne than desperation. Sometimes that is the case. The guy tries several times, eventually gets the girl, and they get married. There's nothing wrong with a guy pursuing a girl he likes. She may say no at first. If he's respectfully persistent, she may change her mind. Pursuing a woman is not the same as stalking/sexual harassment/assault. Pursuing to me is a word that sounds almost as bad as stalking for some reason. I'm sure all women have or will experience this at some point in their lives, but those situations in men are not in the majority. This post and these comments just scream, I hate men. Hopefully your sons won't become victims of this hostile culture. If it doesn't, it ain't about you or the men that are above this behavior, so move along. Women can share their experiences without it being an inherent attack on all men. It's actually pretty easy. What ends up happening is that nice guys get treated harshly because of what the jerks have done. If you haven't noticed, we do not currently live in a man-friendly society. I bet he would tell us we live in a society though, huh? I'm not going to finish the rest of this one, but this person is claiming to be a woman, and I don't know that I believe it. Okay, and one more post. It's also about pursuing a woman, and it's from Lucas Werner. He left me this as a comment on one of my videos, believe it or not. Talk shit. This gorgeous 21-year-old looking Asian chick just made eye contact with me exactly 20 times on the bus just now. I walked past, her eyes met mine. She got off, her eyes met mine. She skipped off like a gorgeous little nymph, her sexy ass bobbing in the sun in this really tasteful dress that met her ankles and showed her round plump butt cheeks. So I followed her. I stared her down. After a while, I just started counting out loud. That's 3 times. That's 4. 5. Okay, this oriental packet of sass clearly made eye contact with me 20 times. After a while, I just folded my arms. 17, 18, 19, yup, that's 20 times this chick has made eye contact with me. Every time, she starts tossing her hair. Not real emotional, but my god. A really silly little Asian hottie, 100% fuckable. Suck my dick, bitches. He tells me not to call him creepy, and then he leaves a story about stalking someone in my comments. He's also fetishizing her and calling her Oriental. I don't think that's exactly a slur, but it's not something I'd expect to hear out of a far leftist like Lucas claims to be. Well anyway, that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say, I sure hope you let me hear it in the comments. If you're new here, consider subscribing, because I think I can finally get back to work here. Let me cover my patrons next time, and apologize once again for the lack of content. If you were wondering, I turned out to be dehydrating myself pretty badly over a period of time. I should have listened to Q-Star and drank water, yeah. This is the kind of dumbass thing that only happens when you never leave the house. I'm gonna try to get out more. They're lifting COVID restrictions now, so good timing. Well, that said, have a great night, everyone, and try not to respectfully pursue too many women.